Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us on this Monday. I hope your Monday is treating you well. I'm Erik Sandoval sitting in for Julie Broughton this afternoon. This is Take Six. This is basically a time where we sit back, take a little breather, but look at the things that we're covering during the news cycle of the day today. It allows us to bring in some of our investigative reporters, some of our reporters, and just really take a little deeper dive and a casual look at what's going on. Now, first, if you're like me, this time of year is pretty significant because if you open up your Amazon app, you get a little teaser that Prime Day starts tomorrow. And it actually runs for 2 days, tomorrow and Wednesday this year. And we want to bring in News 6 investigative producer Robert Breuer. He's been looking into this a little bit. First, though, Robert, let's take a step back. We need to know a little bit more about you. You're not new to this. This is actually Mike Holfeld's right-hand man, right? You worked with Mike Holfeld for years.
Yeah, 7 years actually.
Yeah, through schemes and ripoffs throughout the pandemic, basically working to try to get people their money back, and you succeeded. You got results.
Yeah, we got over $2 million dollars back for people who were waiting on unemployment benefits and they were on
$2
hold.
million. Jeez.
Well, that was a conservative estimate, yeah. But
Great job.
But
He's
yeah,
humble.
but we worked. He retired, and then it was like, well, someone's got to carry on the legacy. So I've just been doing my own reports.
That's
for
fantastic.
the last couple of weeks.
You've just been hitting it out of the park too, buddy. We appreciate your hard work. So what'd you find out about Prime Day? What's going on? I'm sure UPS is just slammed with people getting packages.
Well, yes, it's all about the packages, right?
Oh, yeah.
So we're talking about package poachers.
Oh, okay. So what'd you find out?
There was a study done by Securityorg, and they were just saying normally there was a study from 2019, 1.9 or 1.7 million packages are stolen every day in America.
Yeah,
with ladies like that, just taking them off your porch.
Yeah,
but they're thinking during Prime Day it's going to go up by 40%, which means 2.4 million of those packages stolen.
Wow.
And so they just wanted to remind us to be vigilant and do the kind of the tips that they suggest.
Well, and we're looking at, surveillance video here, some Ring doorbell camera footage of people basically being brazen, going right up to the porches, stealing these packages. You said 1.4 million? Yeah, 1.4 million on a typical day?
No, 1.7 on a typical day, but 2.4 probably tomorrow and the next day.
Wow.
So, like, the tips are, schedule it for when you're home. That's not kind of the obvious one.
Okay.
We can't all do that, but and then put the security alert on or the package alert on when you do schedule it at home, so you know exactly when it hits the doorstep. Because even if you're home, they could snatch it before you even get to the door.
Yeah.
And then if you, we always talk about taking the porch out of the porch theft. So you got these, Amazon has lockers and counters where you can send it there. They even have them in Kohl's now, Whole Foods.
Mm-hmm.
I heard some gyms even have them. So
wow,
find a place that's convenient that you're going to go by anyway and send it there.
That's a great idea. I mean, it's common sense. And, whenever I place an order on Amazon, I think, oh, maybe I should send it to the Whole Foods, but I always just have it dropped off at my front porch. Luckily, I have neighbors that keep a close eye on that, and they text me as soon as UPS shows up. But not everybody has that luxury.
No, I mean, not everyone knows their neighbors anymore. So, you have to kind of be secure. And even again, if the porch is in the equation, there's always that potential for the theft. So
absolutely,
even if your neighbor might take 2 minutes to spot it and it could be gone by then. So now, if it is gone, they also offered part of their research found that most people don't even, like, only 1 in 7 actually remember to call the police because they think, they're like, oh, my $20, makeup was stolen. So what do the police care?
Yeah,
but
they need to know about it though.
Yeah, because they track these things.
Yeah.
And they track the highly targeted areas. They could put more boots on the ground, so to speak. And then also you got to let the company that's delivering it know. If you're not using Amazon, like FedEx, UPS, or USPS, let them know so they can do the same thing. Track the trends. Where are drivers getting targeted the most? So we can maybe have them suggest to our people not to send it there or something like that.
Things you just don't think about when
Right.
you fall victim to a crime like that. That's really interesting. So let's move on to a story that you're actually working on for
Yes.
Wednesday. This is a
Well,
scam that's really going on all around Central Florida, maybe even the entire state, right?
yeah. Well, speaking of falling victim, you could have fallen victim, but
I
you
almost
didn't.
fell victim to it. Exactly.
Um, but yeah, if Donovan wants to pull this up on the video of it's a text smishing scam from the toll where it looks like you have a charge that you owe money,
Oh
and if
yeah.
you don't settle that balance, you get a late fee. And of course, it's a scam, and these websites are fake, but they're really good replicas, but they're fake. Now you got the one on the left, right, Eric?
The black colored one there. That's actually from my phone, and it says our records indicate your vehicle has been used for a fast track express lane. You need to pay us $55 in order to settle this, and click on this thing. So
And
that's from
and
California.
yeah, I had to look it up. I didn't know where that was from.
Yeah,
It is from California. Yeah.
So I've lived in Florida more than a decade now. You'd think I'd get a new phone number that was local, but my phone number, it has a California area code because I used to live in California. So I
there you
knew
go.
that I was being targeted because I haven't been on an express lane in the state of California for more than 13 years.
Yeah.
So
But
that's why I forwarded it to you immediately.
and I got ironically, the one on the right is from producer Thomas Vielkind,
Mm-hmm.
who got it the day before you got yours, and he has been in Florida, and they even had the little SunPass logo there. But he also knew not to fall for it, which is good. But people always bring these things to me because Holfeld and I have been doing these schemes and ripoffs. So they were like,
But here's
"Did
the
you
thing.
see this one?"
Yeah, I
Yeah,
would if I got that SunPass one, I'd click on that because I have a SunPass.
yeah,
I wouldn't think twice about it because they probably, I say probably, I don't even know. Isn't this sad? They probably have my phone number.
yeah. And the websites look real when you click on them. They design them to look just like the SunPass website. In fact, I have a little thing here from Ashley Moody, sent
Yeah.
out a warning back in April, the Attorney General for Florida. They shut down so far 20 websites that are just similar, like SunPass Florida.com or SunPass Toll. I don't know if you can see these.
Yeah. No. But we'll
But
wait for your
no.
story. So I'm sure you're going
But you
to
get, yeah,
include
I'll
that.
put those in the story, but you would think it might have been real, and you might click on it and put in your account information to pay this $9 because you think, what's the big deal? I'll just pay it. Except you just gave them your bank account information.
Isn't it
And now-
sad that you have to think like
Yeah.
that though when you get a text message? You have
Yeah.
to give it a second take and go, wait a minute, is this legit? Is this real? Because you don't want
That's
your
the world we're living
information.
in. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
It's sad.
Of course,
Um,
it's sad.
But this is the
But
kind
it's
of
more
stuff.
sad when you actually lose the money. So it's better to take a
Point
second or
taken.
third look at it. Yeah.
Point taken. But this is the kind of stuff that we also need to know about, you in particular in the investigative unit. If things like this are happening to you, get on clickorlando.com/investigators. Let us know about it and see if we can get you some results and maybe get your money back. If not get your money back, at least get these problem people out of the world, and behind
Yeah.
bars so that they stop doing this,
Yeah, our main goal is to make you think twice and don't fall for it. Because the best way to prevent, get people their money back is to not have them lose it in the first place. So
Excellent
that's what
point.
we're trying to do.
Excellent point. That story airs on Wednesday. We're going to be looking forward to that. Robert
Yeah.
Breuer, we're so glad
Thanks.
that you're on camera and just doing some great stuff. We look forward to some great things from you, buddy.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Talk to you later.
All right. See you later. Before we let you go, though, we want to take a look at the weather forecast. And you know what? The 7-day forecast just looks like your average summer week here in the state of Florida. Look at that. Basically about 50 to 60% chance of rain all throughout the week. Muggy, muggy, muggy. 97, 96. Ugh. I can just feel it right now, and I'm inside air conditioning. So make sure you hydrate, make sure you drink plenty of water, and make sure you find some air conditioning if you can. That about does it for Take 6 this Monday afternoon. We're so glad you took about 15 minutes out of your day to learn a little bit more about how to protect yourself and your finances. I'm Erik Sandoval. Our next newscast on air is at 4 o'clock. We will see you then. Have a great day.